He's got 11 more fatigue than blokes. So he might need it less in the immediate, you know, the immediate term. I think I will give him recover. Oh wow, I just saw Duelist. Dude, I just realized, these Cleaver guys, we should give them Duelist. Except, they're gonna end up with two-handed Cleavers, probably. It might be interesting to have them with military Cleavers and nets. So the stuff ignores armor and gets the bleed effect, you know? I don't know what it's called. I was talking about the Barbarian Cleaver. I know you can get a named one in a certain event. Maybe it's a war brand. I'm not sure what it's called. Let's just say recover. I know I'm gonna want it eventually. Orc Cleavers. Thing that does about as much damage versus armor as a fencing sword. No, the Barbarian one I'm pretty sure just like slides right through armor. Orc special ones? Yeah, maybe. I don't want to hire anybody. I would like to get back to our base of operations, Seastot. We're not escorting a caravan. Tons of hires here. Wow. Hey, there's an adventurous noble. There's a servant. There's a monk. Hey, there's a cultist. Yeah, we're not going to do the caravan. Absolutely not doing the caravan mission. I think declining might lower your renown, so I like to tell them to just hold off and then never come back. Dude, is that how it works? Does it actually make more missions take the place of the one that you declined? Yeah, no, we're gonna get rid of the crossbow. Haven't played this game much. Tell them you need to buy some milk from the store and be right back, yeah. I left my refrigerator on, I gotta go. No penalties unless you actually take the job, even if you decline? Okay. Well, if that makes it replace faster, then I should be doing that. This might have changed the whole course of the game. 4 arming swords. 240 gold a pop. By the way, we should probably wear that kite shield, yeah? See, I want to keep the Unhold Bones because if you get 3 of them, you know, you can do amazing stuff with it. The Chalice sells really well here. Do you guys think I could get a better price at the Noble City, I wonder? 1200. I'm thinking about buying these Amber Shards even though the price is very high. Because we're going to go sell a bunch of Amber Shards at the Noble City anyway. Make you a child army. I see. I'm gonna buy all the ambers is what I'm gonna do. I think I'll go ahead and sell the chalice. That's more than what it's worth, so you know, we're making a profit. Buy all the ambers. Buy all the nets, hell yeah. There's also more javelins available, but I don't know if I'll buy them. Become Coney 2012. Indeed. Hashtag Coney 2012. The best scams. Did that guy even exist? Was he a real dude, or was that all just made up? He does exist, I see. Okay, this looks like everything we want to do. However, we do want to hire the monk. I hire every monk I see. I'd really love to hire this adventurous noble, but we don't have the money to do it. I could maybe come back here after selling the amber. May have been the first major internet virtue signaling campaign. Yeah, it probably was. The internet was a more innocent place back then. Okay, 1 star in resolve. This guy kind of blows, unfortunately. We're gonna hire the cultist. We're kind of looking for a bannerman now. Hiring cost has no influence on stars and stats. Right, I know, I should hire trash guys. It's the background has everything to do with the stats, though. And I know that cultists can have good. Okay, he has amazing starting resolve, but no stars. And he has 3 stars in melee skill. We're keeping the cultist. He's also bloodthirsty, which is just fun. Sure. What should our cultist name be? Anybody in chat who doesn't have a name? Well, doesn't he died, so... Oh wait, here we go. Savior. There you go. Durgasoft. Alright, so if we get good resolve levels, you know, God willing, +4s all over the place, then maybe we make him a bannerman. Otherwise, with this 3 melee skill, we just kind of make him into a 2-hander. He's got a base of 5 melee defense, that's not bad. The Grease Goblin. Alright, I may keep this monk in reserve. Let me see what else we got here. We're low on money is the thing. Although I can sell some... I gotta sell some arming swords, you know? I might sell 2 of them. Maybe just 1. Peddler. It's very important that we hire a eunuch. Let's hire this brawler. They have good starting stats. Alright, he's lucky. Two stars in resolve, 1 star in HP, 1 star in fatigue. Okay, this guy's not bad. Can't trust Swedes, huh? Alright. This'll do. Yeah, that is a lot of amber. Just keep him back here in reserve. A lot of shield bros. Yep, not bad at all. Okay. I'd like to repair some of these hats. But, as always, my alt-click is only somewhat working. I just spam the button. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm trying to wonder if it's like, I have to drag it a little bit sometimes. We can apply it, it just like takes a lot of spam. Finger exercising minigame, hell yeah. It's a feature. Alrighty, off we go to Franciscist. And we now have a full team of 12 dudes, yeah? So, as a result, we're in a way better place to take caravans. Hopefully, supply caravans. I should have taken the long way around via the road to watch for caravans to kill. It's fine. I don't think you can enter the sunken ship now. Oh, there's a hedge knight! Bro! Bought for 312, sell for 312. I'm getting cucked on the price of some of these, but not all. Okay. I might go ahead and sell all 3 of these arming swords, actually. We're gonna get more on the road, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Buy the tools? Yeah, I will. Let me train on my level 2 and 1 guys. Maybe even the level 3 guy, we'll see. Yeah, for sure we buy the tools. Tools is the big limiter on these death highway, murder highway adventures. Oh, bro, there's a Shamshir. Could get the leather neck guard. Oh, wait a minute, this is good. Yeah, we're gonna get that. That doesn't add, oh, hell yeah, and the shoulder guards. That doesn't add fatigue, so it's perfect. Yeah, the bill hook would have been nice, but just too expensive. I'm gonna hire the juggler just in case he's a good ranged guy. Oh, 1 star in range skill. Amazing. Base melee skill of 62. Nothing impressive, bye-bye. I mean, he's not bad, actually. It was about 1700-ish. Yeah, I guess he's not that special. If this was like 2 stars or 3, he would make probably the best axe guy. I mean, he's probably better than one of my other hires. Maybe Son of Doesn't He? I mean, he's definitely not as defensive as Son of Doesn't He. I don't really know what I would do with this guy though. 1 star in range skill is not enough to turn him into a ranged guy. I almost want to keep him around just as like a reserve. And maybe turn him into like a shield bro, but see, a star in fatigue, a star in range skill. This is just too awkward. Without a star in melee defense or melee attack, the star in fatigue is kind of boring, you know? Or like a star in hit points even. This is too muddled. He goes away. Perfect guy to block the lethal hits. He'd be a good bill hook guy if he rolled well, but I don't know, man. I'll hire this farmer and just see what he's got. He's insecure. He's got melee defense, fatigue. He'd be a good shield bro, but we've got enough shield bros. Keep the money for a buffer. Yeah, I'm not going to buy any more guys. Yeah, we do have a lot of upkeep now. Trust me, I'm not hiring expensive dudes. Let's see, how many days do we have? 8 days. 3 days of food. Let's buy a little more food. 4 days of food. 5 days of food, 7 days of money. Okay, we should be fine on the murder highway. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna give Enish the extra armor. Oh, that looks like it fits really well. Huh. The other two-hander probably. Oh wait, there is no other two-hander. Blokes has 40 melee defense. Mazanaka has 34. That's just the difference between the heater shield though and the kite shield. Mazanaka has less HP, so let's give him the leather shoulder guards. I see that Blokes has come to the same conclusion but slower because of the Twitch delay. It's very good. Okay, I think that's it for here. I'm gonna be happy when we're no longer cucked out of taxidermy. Have any of these towns started to hate me less yet? You would think one of them would. Surely I'm not killing peasants from every single one of these towns. Hostile, 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 hostile. We're looking for threatening. Hostile. Wow, I guess we've been pretty busy killing every caravan ever. Hostile. Man, everybody hates me. It's just like real life, oh god. Hostile, hostile, hostile. Salamander Feast is hostile. New Farn is hostile, okay. Am I still dreaded? I bet. I bet dreaded is like the lowest reputation you can get. That's right. We are competent though with renown. We're getting ever closer to solving our ambition. Which I think will happen at about, what is it, 1050? For Sea Stock Company. No war on the horizon. We have no idea what the late game crisis is going to be. Well, it depends on how well you're doing, Blokes. I think they can happen as early as day 40 if you're doing well enough. I bet we would have a crisis by now if I hadn't lost half my good dudes. Okay, those footprints are heading south. That's the Sea Stock Company. Billions of people don't know who you are. That's true. The feudal system, everyone hates you. They are rushing me, okay. I guess I have ranged and they don't. I think they're a little bit outnumbered, guys. Uh-huh. Bitcoin is at actually $11,000 right now, I think. It actually went up by like $2,000 over the last couple days. Yep, over 11K. And it's important to remember that when Bitcoin had its last major, huge-ass bull run, it went from about $11,000 to $20,000 in a matter of days. So I'm not saying that history will repeat itself. I'm just saying that that has happened in the past. So, broscrypto.com, bros. Learn about cryptocurrency. Do not buy high, sell low. That's what you gotta avoid. I like how these donkeys still give more experience than the peasants, or maybe even the caravan guards. Despite the fact that the donkeys do not fight back when you kill them. BTC keeps getting maxed around this value. All-time high was fairly recent. Well, well, the all-time high was 20K-ish, and that was actually a couple years ago. But yeah, I do agree. It's been kind of in a... Well, it's broken out recently because it was hovering around 9K for a very, 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 very long time. Maybe like a year, well, at least the last few months actually, in terms of just like almost no volatility. Sorry, I cannot spare any donkeys today. We need the loot that they're carrying. If you don't run them down, you don't get the loot. It's super lame. At least I don't think. So I'm forced to fight donkeys even though I don't want to. But yeah, I mean, $2,000 breakout. That's a lot. I mean, that's a ton. Percentage-wise, you know, 9,000 to 11,000. It's like a 20% gain over a course of a couple days is huge. Oh, I shouldn't be wasting my ranged. Let's wait with him. Let's wait with him. We want to give the experience to somebody who's low level. Oh, I could have given it to Stormworm, actually. That'll do. Oh man, cucked. We didn't get any trade goods. I got money, I guess. But yeah, I mean, will it go back to 20K? I think so. Will it do it in the next couple months? Nobody could really say that for sure. But I do know that it is interesting that it's broken out of the sort of holding pattern at 9K. What is this? Somebody went off the road off to the west. I'm gonna follow these footprints. It could be bandits or something. Maybe we could get like a relatively free thug fight. Okay, what the fuck? Oh. It's a mercenary company. I wonder if we could fight a mercenary company and win at this point. We could, but we'd probably lose dudes. We've got a lot of nimble bros now is the thing. They're gonna follow me. Oh, there's undead. They're hard but have unique stuff sometimes. Yeah, that's the thing is I want their weapons and armor. We could get some really, really good stuff from them. What I would really like to do is fight both at the same time, yeah, and I don't think that's really an option based on the positioning here. Like, I could try to go out into the water a bit. Get shiggy with it says, I think some of us Bitcoin bears are just worried that Bitcoin seems tied to the stock market. Well, yes and no. I mean, it crashed and then it recovered way harder. Like when COVID first hit, stock market crashed, Bitcoin crashed, everything crashed. And Bitcoin then recovered just significantly harder than the stock market did. So it's tied to the stock market, but then it also isn't. Much closer than we expected during the pandemic issues. Yes, for sure. People were blindsided by that a bit. Although I think, I personally, I'm a Bitcoin bull, just perennial, always bull. At least in the long term, not the short term necessarily. And my take on that is that, like, Bitcoin is still a good safe haven from, you know, from turmoil with fiat and with traditional markets, but not when the thing is happening. It's for after the event happens, you know. When people are looking for, like, okay, I've panicked, I've gotten my money into, I've gotten all my stuff out into cash, right? I'm liquid now. Now what do I do? Like, I've got this cash. Do I just sit on the cash? Nobody likes sitting on cash, so they're always looking for another thing to invest in, right? So you got choppy markets after that, and people think, well, what am I going to put my money into? And I think that people will, at that point, go back into things like Bitcoin. A lot of panic selling to buy immediate supplies. Yeah, people thought the apocalypse was happening, so... You sold all your Bitcoin at 11,000 recently, so you're biased. Yeah, my fiance bought a few $100s worth of Bitcoin a few months ago, and she made money. I think she actually bought when it had crashed to like 5,000, so she made, you know, a reasonable amount of money, and then she sold a few days ago at like 9,000, and then like the day afterwards it pumps to 11,000, and she's like, "No, I gotta buy back in." Check my formation. I'm gonna have to think about this. What's the elevator pitch for investing in Bitcoin instead of an investment vehicle that has an underlying rate of return? Well, here's the thing about Bitcoin. Well, actually, here's the thing about investments in general. With regards to an underlying rate of return, I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about things like, hey, thanks for the follow. I assume you're talking about stuff like dividends. I mean, you could buy a stock with dividends, but that kind of sort of comes out of the stock price, you know? So there's no, I mean, there's safety, and then there's speculative things, right? And if you just want to be guaranteed to kind of hedge against inflation, then go buy some bonds or something, and it's like 100% guaranteed safe by the government. But you're going to make almost no. You're not really going to make money off that. You're going to get a small amount of returns. Likewise, you could buy a stock with dividends, and that would be somewhat less secure because, of course, the stock could crash. But I mean, yeah, sure. I would definitely say that Bitcoin is a more speculative asset. I personally see it as kind of a hedge against traditional finance in general. You know, fiat money. I mean, look at they're basically printing money and giving people money from nowhere, and that has a huge effect, you know, down the line on the economy. Bitcoin is not subject to that because there's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoins. That's not changeable. There will always be a flat maximum of 21 million Bitcoins. It's kind of like there's this theory that quote unquote good money always beats bad money, right? And good money is money that's actually based on something, like something that's backed by gold, for instance. There's only so much gold in the world. Bad money is money that's just, you know, fiat money. Literally, the word fiat literally means let it be or make it so. So, you know, it is whatever they say it is, right? And that's a system that can collapse pretty quickly, you know, if things go wrong. People can, I mean, look at like Zimbabwe dollars, you know, they started just run away printing as many dollars as they could, and then now it's like you need 10 million Zimbabwe dollars to buy a loaf of bread, you know. These things have happened before, and they will happen again. That'll never happen with Bitcoin. So my big pitch with Bitcoin, though, the thing that gets me about it that I'm really super interested in, is the fact that it's free speech money. I think that as big companies continue to be these sort of powerful middlemen that can sort of deplatform you either financially or just like kicking you off of social media, but especially financially, to where you can't accept payments if you have the wrong political opinions or you're in a business they don't like. And this is going to happen more and more as time goes on. Bitcoin is a way to avoid all that. And that's one of the big reasons why I have money in it, is because I really think that's going to be more and more important as time goes on. Because you're going to see big companies like PayPal, Google, Patreon, you know, sabotaging people they don't like, you know. Anyway, that's the elevator pitch. Let's think about what we're going to do with this situation, though, in Battle Brothers. Banks have always been knee-deep in politics. Not just banks, credit card associations. Visa, MasterCard, all those dickheads. If they don't like you or they don't like your business, good luck. Good luck. Good luck having a livelihood, you know. You know, the credit card associations have actually told companies like Patreon, you cannot have this guy on your platform anymore. They did that to Sargon, apparently. And I'm not a fan of Sargon. I think he's kind of an asshole, but, like, it was a really dumb reason why he got deplatformed. We're open about it nowadays. They don't bother to hide that stuff. Well, why would they? They have all the powers. It's an oligopoly. They have the power to do this stuff and get away with it, and nobody is punishing them. You know, the Congress has not yet brought the hammer down on these people like they ought to. I don't think we need spears. I think we just kind of destroy Wiedergangers without the need for spears. There's only 11 of them. We'll just smash through the unarmored ones and the armored ones too. I'm going to try to... Oh, hey, whoa. The undead are heading this way and they're not chasing me. Wait, now they're chasing me again. The fuck, man? Or maybe they just randomly turned. They're fighting now. Whoa, they're fighting now. Pause. There's another group of mercenaries coming for me. Put on my swords instead of spears. Why do I care about that? For extra damage? Do Wiedergangers actually have a resistance to piercing? I sold all my swords, by the way. I'm definitely going to want spears versus the mercenaries because they're more accurate versus shields. My formation seems random. Well, I'm putting strong guys on the edges. Thing is, these are all shield guys, so it's like there's no real way to set this up, you know. I guess I could put Stormworm behind on account of being a spear dude. Cutting their heads off prevents them from coming back. That's true, but I'm not worried about that now. The mercenaries are going to crush the Wiedergangers. Forget these mercenaries. These guys have war dogs. That'd be very dangerous if we ended up in a fight with them. I think we're going to do this. And the cool thing about this is because they're already fighting, we're just kind of intruding on this battle. It's already going on. So we're gonna aim to help the zombies. Fingers crossed we can get some really good weapons out of this. If I got another military cleaver, I'd be pleased with that. If I got a great sword, I'd be ecstatic. There's a lot of good stuff we could get, potentially. I didn't see a hedge knight. You tax Bitcoin? Yeah, I can only speak for America, okay? I don't know the laws in other countries, really. But in most countries, from what I understand, and definitely in America, Bitcoin is taxed as what's called a capital gain. So it's really the exact same as stocks in a way. And you should pay your taxes. You should not assume that the government will just not find out, because I assure you they will. Contrary to popular belief, you know, Bitcoin is not... I mean, it's like what I like to call quasi-anonymous, but it's not this super anonymous thing that you want to use to try to break the law. It's just a very bad idea. I guess Monero would probably be better for that, although I still don't advise anybody tries to trick Uncle Sam, because trust me, they'll catch you. So basically, like, if I buy Bitcoin at $1,000, okay, like let's say I buy one Bitcoin for $1,000 and then I sell it when Bitcoin is worth $2,000, I have what's called $2,000 profit, or sorry, $1,000 profit, and that is taxed as a capital gain. Depending on how long I've held the Bitcoin, I either get taxed at one rate for short-term capital gains or another rate for long-term capital gains. By the way, none of this is like, don't consider any of this financial advice. I'm just kind of telling you how it works as far as I understand it. As a curio, I don't know what that means. But the rates are lower if you hold it for, I think, about a year. That's a long-term capital gain. It's a tax bracket on some investments. No, it's just a cap... I mean, is that the same thing as capital gains? I'm not familiar with that term. If your asset is backed by physical gold, it's taxed as a curio. No, that's not how Bitcoin works. No, it's not taxed as income. It's 100% taxed as capital gains. And that's also true if you spend it, which is one of the things that I'm hoping gets changed soon. As always, the government sort of has its head up its ass on a tech thing. It's sort of outrageous to me, to be honest, that I should have to pay taxes if I make a profit on Bitcoin, because it's like, I took the risk, right? I'm a big believer in just getting rid of capital gains, personally. But, that's just me. It's a little different. It's considered a property, which is taxed as capital gains, but then must be liquidated if you owe money to the government. What does that have to do with... They can force you to do that with any capital, anything like that. They can force you to liquidate stocks to pay money if you owe money for taxes or something. So we can get this bill hook if we're careful. I could also get his armor, but I don't think we should risk it. Oh, is that a Shamshir? I'd like to get that. The question is, do we move Enish up? These mercenaries still have time to move is the thing. I think I want to move him like right here. He's adrenaline, right? Offset the financial talk until after this hard battle. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna... You know how I am, blokes. I'm gonna sit here and talk my way into losing all my dudes. IRS exceptions with things like stock? Oh, I see. Well, don't go into debt to the U.S. government and you won't have this problem. I wasn't aware, actually, that they... Are you sure they can't make you sell your socks? Huh. That's a scimitar. Wait with Enish, bull rush the crossbow. Yeah, well, waiting with Enish makes sense because he's adrenaline, so it doesn't... The penalty for waiting doesn't apply. I think what I'll do is I'll throw Stormworm here. He can't actually be shot while he's standing here. He could be shot, I guess, by this javelin guy. I'll step forward here, and then next turn he'll be able to attack that mercenary. Enish is not going to die, I don't think. Son of Doesn't He can start flanking around the back here. Remember, Enish has... Remember that Enish has Nimble. Yeah, my accountant was talking about that, Get Shiggy. It's really interesting to me that people do that, because it feels like this whole country is built on people basically being leveraged to the teeth, up to the teeth, and that just seems like kind of a different play on that, really. I've never been a big fan of doing that stuff. I realize you can make a lot of money doing it, but it's always struck me as like, you know, if anything goes wrong, then you're ruined, you know, with that sort of thing. I think we go ahead and just start chucking javelins at this mercenary. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, I don't do leverage. The closest thing to leverage that I will do is I will do XXX leverage ETFs, and even that I'm not going to put a bunch of money into. Okay, so Stormworm just took a huge ass hit from that bill hook. He's probably going to run away. Rogue Shenanigans does not want to be here. Let's just sort of move him up here. I think it's more about wisdom than strength, personally. Owning a home via mortgage is leverage. It is! And I don't want to do that either. Oh, fuck. That zombie just cock-blocked Enish. Unless he wants to try to walk through. I mean, we could just step up and swing. But that's like a huge turbo cucking because, like, Enish really wanted to be able to get up here and kill this mercenary super fast. I did not want to fight zombies today. Maybe I let this guy die a little too fast. Well, I could kill the zombie first, but then... Well, if I swing and I kill, I still get to move. It's very unlikely, but it's not impossible, I guess. 80 to 105. No, I don't think we can kill this. Maybe with actually with a head hit we could. Damn it. Yeah, see, this is the issue, so he doesn't get to do his thing. Okay, I think I might rush Love forward so that these guys don't get away. Yeah, that's the annoying thing, is the bill hook did retreat. Which sucks for me. Stormworm has to leave. The AI is... I'm very impressed with the AI in this game. This guy has a cut artery. I think that's only 1 HP per turn, though. 3 HP per turn. Ugh. So we now have a hard limit of 10, 6, 9, 13, 14 turns. Okay, so Blokes is gonna not be able to walk past because of this damn mercenary here. Yeah, I shouldn't have rushed low forward, I guess, because then we could have 2, 4, 6, 8. Could have ended up right there. Wasn't thinking about this guy's zones of control. Spears are good when you have low melee attack, but otherwise I'm not a big fan of them. Turn done, turn done, turn done, turn done. I think I will go ahead and put him here. Because of your own blockage. Yeah, it's not ideal. Cool, we just cut his morale down. I bet you we can kill. I hate the fact that we're going to try to go for a guy with a shield, but, you know, it is what it is. Just trying to cause these guys issues up here. Morale down, but 2 attacks. He's going to go for the zombie, I bet. Okay. Okay, we're going to get these guys away so these zombies fight what's close to them, yeah? Bigger budget games have AI like this? Yeah, because big budget games are made by people who are trying to appeal to the lowest common denominator, and I don't want to be the, oh, haha, casual guy, but the reality is that games that are hard don't sell very well. Oh, hey, the mercenary rose. This is super obnoxious that that guy went for Enish. Oh, these assholes. Running away. Son of Love is going to have to chase this guy down, I think. Enish should have iron lungs with this playstyle. He needs it. Too bad that's not a perk, that's a trait. Okay, if we put Son of Love here, he's in horrible danger. The zombies might attack him. Actually, they won't because they're focused on the mercenary. Oh, recover. I see. Yeah, that'd be good, Enish. We're probably going to give him that at some point. This is dangerous, but I have to do it. I have to stop these assholes from running. Okay, Son of Doesn't he could go here. This dude is shield walling. I'm sort of tempted to knock his ass back. I want to pick these guys off is the thing, particularly the billhook guy. I forget if scimitars are any good, but I doubt it. Billhook guy is super dangerous. Oh yeah, it's very bad that Son of Love is here. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. Let's see what the attack rate is. 40%. Could just try to kill this thing is the thing. If we knock him back, what are we going to do with Blokes is the thing. I guess Blokes could just like take a step and just swing on him anyway, but if I were to leave it the way it is, he gets 2 attacks. Yeah, the billhook does get a penalty, except I believe they have polearm. The mercenary may have polearm mastery, which means that they wouldn't. Yeah, I gave Enish a collar for his armor. If I shoved him back, I could just send Blokes up here and we could do work on these dudes. These zombies are not gonna last forever though. Let's do this. There's enough zombies there that it should last long enough for me to at least take out Mr. Billhook. I am sort of tempted to just go here and start swinging. I mean, this dude's probably going to go for the zombies, you know? And it's not like Blokes is going to die even with all these dudes wailing on him. On the other hand, this Wiederganger mercenary, well, hold the line. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's too bad we can't reach right there. He's so cool. But imagine if I was able to hit him, yeah? Like we swing, and then we cause bleeding on him. I mean, that'd be really good. And he doesn't have his shield wall up anymore. I mean, 113 hit points. Doesn't this guy have like 400 hit points, basically? With his nimble. 40% damage hit points from attacks. Actually, it's more like 300, I think. Or maybe more like 250, 260 maybe. 270-ish. Should probably be using nets. There it is. There's the bleed. And no armor. Okay, this is starting to work out. I am going to have to help out Enish here. $282 plus 95. Is that how that works? The Stallion will help. The Stallion is bleeding out right now. That's something I'm concerned about, the fact that this combat's going to last a good long while and Stormworm is bleeding out. God, we need recovery on Enish so bad. Oh yeah, the armor, yeah. Okay. I'm reticent about using Stormworm at all here because he could get shot by bow guys, but I'm gonna need all the help I can get. All the blood will stop flowing out of his body. I think his blood pressure would go up in that situation, actually. Okay, we don't want to put D-Light here because Severe can go over and hit him, so... 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's too bad we can't quite reach. Okay, yeah. So we put Severe here. We could knock this guy down, or we could just start attacking him. I think I'm just gonna start attacking him. Put Mazanaka right here. Well, you know what's not going to happen? This guy's not going to rise from the dead. Oh, man. Okay. So... could take a step forward, but I don't think the shield is a nice addition to my collection. Yeah, it's also nice looking. All they can do is talk shit, yeah, just be on the ground yelling at me. Man, this mercenary, he's confident. He's got no helmet. He's just up on the ridgeline fighting zombies. Okay, I could shield wall. I think I'm inclined to just sort of wait. None of these guys are going to die except maybe this mercenary. Yeah, let's just wait. Trying to make sure the zombies keep hitting the guys that we want to be hit, rather than me. Rogue shenanigans. Again, we're carefully staying out of the range of this Wiederganger mercenary. Making sure these dudes don't rise as undead is kind of important, by the way. No need to fatigue myself, right? Well, exactly, because they're not gonna attack, because they're too busy being in melee. Okay, this is interesting. I could start throwing some javelins. The mercenaries are kind of losing, but I wouldn't really count them out just yet, considering that all of these zombies are trash. They're going to wipe out most of them next turn, I bet. In fact, I think I want to go ahead and switch to the net on Son of Slug City and set this up for future shenanigans. Oops, I shouldn't have put him here. I might get speared now. Piked. Okay, good. I didn't. These mercenaries aren't messing around. Uh-oh! This crossbow guy is just not screwing around. I'm just gonna keep chasing him so he can't do anything. Yeah, fatigue management is huge in this game, and I think that's super intended for it to be the thing that you've got to pay attention to. Yeah, I could step forward and push this thing, I guess. Let's just wait. Too bad we can't walk past here safely. Paints humans as Huff Huff. Dude, it sucks to have Alf unable to use his sweet little flail here. Decapitate. No zombie. I mean, I'm sure fatigue matters quite a bit in a real fight. That's true. Human beings have very, very high stamina. Oh, I have no melee weapon on this guy, actually. I forgot about that. No, that's true. I mean, I've done jujitsu, and it takes a whole lot out of you, for sure. Well, orcs, to be fair, orcs don't exist in real life. I would like Enish to do some work here, but he's too huff huff. His adrenaline is too low. Guess I'll put him right here. He just used recover. It's hilarious. Is it time to move in? I think it's time to move in. I'd like to shove this asshole off his little pedestal here. Just threw this dude into a pit of zombies, basically. I almost want to put Alpha on top, and I think I will. I feel like being... I wonder if having higher height advantage gives you a higher chance to hit the head. That'd be really funny. Certainly gives you more accuracy, but we're guaranteed to hit the head, so... Yeah. Okay. It's a little risky to put rogue shenanigans here, but I'm gonna do it. 96% chance. He's almost dead. I'm going to go for the decapitate and fail miserably. Stormworm putting in work despite bleeding out. Keep this mercenary running from me. It'd be nice if we could have gotten a net out on this dude, but I'm pretty sure this mercenary gets away. Oh, did we get the billhook? Yeah, we did. We're billhook boys now. Okay. I'd like to get work done with Mazanaka, but... I'd have to attack a zombie, which I don't know if I want to do. I think I do want to start working on the zombies. Damn it. Okay, 78%. 38%. Go Elf. 2 kills, 1 turn. Hell yeah. This is what this mercenary company gets for hunting me. And drag them into zombies. Okay, he can't really get an attack, can he? Just put him over here. High ground flail is spooky as hell. It really is. It's like virtually guaranteed head hits, although I was just lashing there because they were almost dead already. R.I.P. Don't I have a guy who always gets, a guy who's bloodthirsty, so he always gets fatalities no matter what? Wasn't that my cultist? Yeah, he's bloodthirsty, but I don't think you can get fatalities with a boar spear, sadly. Oh yeah, billhook is massive. There's no question about it. Sadly, we don't get that pike. Hybrid dudes with crossbows and billhooks. I think that's the general play that people do, is they have ranged with billhooks for backup. Particularly good with polearm mastery, since even without quick hands you can swap and still attack. Although you probably take quick hands. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.